yesterday. So I did my taxes. I did my sister-in-law's taxes. Did I need to submit your mom's taxes? I did hers last year. Or did she do her own? What? Okay. There we go. I owe 10 cents, so that's not going to happen. Because obviously, they're not going to collect anything. They don't pay out and they don't collect under $2 for obvious reasons. And then what else is going on? And then my wife got $10 back. Completely black. What does that mean? So there we go. And it's in today's month end, so it was a very, very busy day. I have no idea. That is very weird though. I don't know. There's a lot of technical things going on. Oh, I don't know. But it is what it is. There was an election. It was very close. I don't know. That's it. That's Canada. I don't think so. I have a launch switch and mine's just fine. It's just fine. Like it's not even in the puffed up thing where the battery is going weird. I'm stalling for time because TikTok is taking its sweet time downloading for some reason. It just restarted the download. I don't know what the heck TikTok is up to. It's 500 megabytes. That should take like 30 seconds. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Please stop me so I can join. All right, Alex, I can do that. I can try anyways. X-Uber, hello. Welcome on in. How's it going? There we go. We were doing the Black Ops on Saturday. It worked out well. The zombie thing, I had no idea what was going on. And so, like 3/4 of the way through the run, I was like, oh, I'm going to have to like, I should have been upgrading my weapons and stuff. I had no idea. Oh. So we figured it out though. And then we left and I'm like, no more zombies. We did normal. And you know what? It was enjoyable. I see why people like Call of Duty. It was an okay game. It was an okay game, and it was mostly enjoyable. Oh, there we go. What else is going on? I need to go and it's nice out, so I need to clean our patio out there. Our deck, I guess. And I need to keep cleaning out our garage to get like a playroom down there. Because my goal before summer break, which is the end of June, is to get a deck installed downstairs into like our little backyard area. It's very small. It's probably like 5 feet deep and, 14 feet wide, something like that. So it's not big. That's the grass part, and then it's probably another 5 feet deep of just, it's like gravel, like the fat gravel, not pea gravel. And so we're gonna put a deck over the gravel and then reseed, because I don't know, all our grass died for some reason, so that they have a place out there to sit and play out in the backyard. Do chicken wire around the outside so the dog can't escape. Yeah, work on the garden a bit, and then cut the We have a tandem garage, so we have like a long garage, but we only have the one car. So take the second half of the garage and make it like a playroom down there, so we can move a bunch of the kids' toys and stuff down. So this is the project that I have 2 months to complete, is just the downstairs. The basement area, just to declutter. Why is it downloading it a third time? What are you doing, TikTok? Why are you being so weird? Let's close it and reopen it and see what's going on with it. Because TikTok's being weird. TikTok Live Studio, I don't like it. It's not a good program. Anybody who says it is a liar. I don't know. The thing is, there's an update, and it's a 500 megabyte update, and it's downloading very slow, and it'll get like 3/4 of the way there, and then it'll restart. And now apparently it's a 424 megabyte update. What are you doing? What are you looking for? Just more ice? I don't have any ice in my water. That's okay. I don't need any. Did we eat all the rest of the cheesies for you? Okay. Charlotte had like a bowl. Those bowls are too big for Charlotte to be eating stuff out of the new bowls. We got new bowls. Ooh, there we go. That's a lot of groceries. That is a lot of groceries. Yeah. So what happens is, as happens over time, we got, you know, bowls, and then they've been breaking over time, and we're like down to three bowls. We're down to like 3 bowls, and so we were at Costco, and we bought a pack of 6 bowls. Oh, no. You want to come on up? Here she is. Yeah, you're a good girl. You are. My wife says she's not a lap dog, but I know better. Yeah, you like the lap dog? Yes, you do. We have that with mugs. We have way too many mugs. We have nowhere to put them. I know, she's getting so big. She used to be smaller than Dexter. And now she's getting big. She must be over 50 pounds now. 55, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if you guys remember when she was like this big. When we first got her. She needs a new collar. She has... What size is that? Large or medium? I think so. Because I think Oscar had a medium. And he was a wiener dog. And he had like a thick neck. I don't know. She needs a bigger collar. Because she has one of those, what are they called? Martingale. That's it. She has got one of those martingale collars. It's like a normal collar, but like a section of it is a chain. And the whole point is you're supposed to have it so that when the chain is fully... So when you pull on it, the chain tightens. And you're supposed to like adjust it so that when it's fully tight, it's like you can still fit like a couple fingers in it. So that, you know, when you're walking, it's loose and it's comfortable. But like when you want to stop them, you pull on it and it's like the sound and just a quick little tightening, but like not like a choke collar where it like cuts off air supply. But it's at the point where when you pull on it, it does get too tight. So we need to go get the next size up. And I don't think she's going to get too much bigger than that. But she is a Rottweiler cross, so she does have a very large neck. A very thick neck. And she's fluffy, so that adds to the thickness. Yeah. But we just, next time, I guess we get them food, we'll get her a new collar. I think that's probably the best way to do it. I would think anyways. But no, it's always just the nylon collars with the snaps. And then we might need one of those nose things because she's very strong, and if the kids want to walk her, we might need one of the... Oh my goodness, why is it so loud? TikTok, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you so loud? Usually in TikTok, these audio bars, they're like low, but now they're super high. So I don't know. Okay, let's turn this down to that, and let's turn this down to 100 and see if that helps. That should be a little quieter. Okay, so I need it a little bit quieter, I guess. No, but the bars were so low before it. This is the TikTok updates. They update things and then stuff goes weird. All right, so it's still too loud? Okay. All right, and then let's turn this one down. There we go. How's that? Is that better? I think so. I mean, it still seems louder than what it was. But I think it's better. There we go. I don't know. I just looked and like the bars were going nuts. I'm like, did they just recalibrate it or am I just super loud now? Okay. We're ready to go. Oh, TikTok Studio. They're always messing around with things. Always messing around. It's a piranha plant hanging over my shoulder. I'm sure that's fine. What do we have for salmon run? We got a charger. It's okay. Ooh, the next one's interesting. Clams. We're missing clams. Are they doing it? Yeah, well, he's nuts. He's got too much energy. Way too much energy. He's a crazy guy. I think they eat about the same amount of food. He just burns the energy off, and she just uses it to grow. Wait, what am I doing? This is not what I want. I wasn't paying attention. We are not playing turf. Morg, thank you for the follow. We will not be doing turf. That was an accident. Ah, oh, finally. We got everything working. You blame me. I blame you. What do you got to say about that? Smell Fruit Loops. What did you do? I don't want Fruit Loops. I know you don't. Inkblot and Wahoo. Yeah, this will work. Wait, let's cancel it. Let's send the invite. I don't think I did. Yeah, just all of a sudden. smell of Fruit Loops. It's weird. It happens. I think that's a Canadian thing. It's like a part of our heritage kind of stuff. The Fruit Loops candle. My son has a Lucky Charms candle. That's kind of neat. Because I don't know, he likes having fancy dinners sometimes. And he likes to light candles and whatnot, which is kind of neat. But so for his birthday, we got him a candle. And it looks like a bowl full of cereal and milk. And it's Lucky Charms. It's got like a spoon in it. So I was telling him that, you know, once the candle's gone, you know, he'll have a special bowl and a spoon that he can keep and use. Let's booyah back. Wait, this isn't clams. You lied to me. Maybe you said Ceres was clams. Oh, I got kerplode. Well, there we go. Oh, that's how it goes sometimes, man. Oh, not the dapples. Not the dapples. Okay. We can work with this. We can definitely work with this. Oh, what? Oh, these dapples causing me problems. We're all dead. Okay. They can take it all they want. Is somebody somewhere? Oh, they got me good. It's Boogie. Extreme boogies. Oh man, that's a lot of pink. I don't want that much pink. Might be too much pink. Oh, he's so weak. He's weak. I mean, I think we can do it. We just gotta push him back. We gotta get some stuff going. Oh my goodness. So many splat bumps. Oh, he does have a lot of splat bumps. What's that about? Oh, that was right. Oh, I thought he was coming the other way. I didn't know which side he was coming from. These dapples, though, they're troublemakers. Dapples are always troublemakers. Oh, again. I saw him jump and I didn't do anything about it. All right, we need to get on the tower. Nice. Oh no! Get on the tower. Oh jeez. Oh man, this is like our only push. Oh. You're in a losing streak with tower control. I mean, it happens. Losing streaks happen. Don't feel bad about it. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't play series. There we go. That was crazy. That was a really good last push. Look at it, 26. 26. Those dapples. And yeah, if anybody else wants in, just let me know. We can make it happen. We can make all sorts of stuff happen. Well, I know. Well, I mean, I was like half of those splats, so it's not that impressive. It's not that impressive. Squid Party. Oh, we got Miku. There's no way we can lose. They do have a Squid Party on their team, though. Wait, is it the same people? Well, then. Ah, well, there we go. There's a 3 now. Sienna, yes, there is. There's been a 3 for a while now. It's been such a while that all the normal Splatfests are done. Oh, I got. It's a little bit quicker than Splatoon 2. But I like it. Sienna, thank you very much for the follow. It's much appreciated. Let's just back up. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, the Kraken's after me. Good, they ran away. Ah, Lloyd. Lloyd. Hey, 44, that's what we got to last time. Right at the end. Jacob, welcome on in. How's it going? I hope you're doing all right. Coming up this way. I don't. Yeah. Holy cow! They have so many of those. I need to go and get the object shredder going because this is just unacceptable. The number of these things that they have going on. There we go. Nice. There we go. They're not getting away from me. Ah, Silly Minty, welcome on in. And Queenie, hello, hello. Oh, there we go. I don't know. I have no tips for you. Just kind of got to do it. Why do they have 3 people on the oh my goodness. What is that? Double armor is ridiculous. Ali, welcome on in. Ooh, there we go. All right. Oh no. Well, there we go. If anybody wants in, just let me know. Just got to join the pool. We can make it happen. We can make many things happen. Ooh, financial stuff and assets. Well, if you have any questions, Allie, I am an accountant, so I might have some advice. Do you have a specific build? Run speed and quick super jump. That's about it. Run speed and quick super jump. But I really need some object shredder going on. Ooh, what are these shoes? All right, let's build up these object shredder shoes. Do I have? I don't have. Well, there's one with quick super jump. Do I have? I guess I'll do those. I want some. It's important because if you ever feel like you're in trouble, quick super jump is fast. You want your quick super jump to be fast enough to outrun a bomb. Little everything. Well, no, mostly run speed and quick super jump. And because we're getting so many of those bubbles, domes, whatever you want to call them, I want object shredder. I need some object shredder. Cat dog, welcome on in. How's it going? Hope you're doing all right. YK, thank you for the follow. We got Green Mark and Zep. Gotta play Bubbler with me. Do I? The Big Bubbler, that's what it's called. We don't need two of these. I guess I will frontline my Hydra. Ah. I will frontline my Hydra and let the other Hydra be the backline. Because that's something a Hydra can do. Not well, but it can do it. There we go. Oh, he's weak. And he's weak. Don't let him tell you he's not weak. I saw him. Oh my goodness. Splatter scope. That's something you gotta sneak up on. Wee, see, he was coming and now I'm gone. I'm not there anymore. I'm elsewhere. Oh my goodness. Dreamy Q. It's been a while. How you doing? Thank you very much for the raid. How have you been? Oh, we're doing all right over here. Just playing some Splatoon. Getting very close to winning and then not winning. Just having fun. I need to do the shout out. That's coming. It's coming. Go. Okay. You get the heck out of there. Actually, you know what? I'm leaving. I am leaving. There we go. But no, I'm doing all right. Job's going well. It's month end, so it's super busy at work. But, you know, it's fun. Fun stuff as always. Kids are doing well. Dogs are, I don't know, annoying as always. I don't know, that's all pets all the time. Anybody who tells you their pets aren't annoying is lying. Cats, annoying. Dogs, annoying. Fish, annoying. But you know what? They tend to give more love than they take in annoyance. And so, you know, I would gladly take that trade 10 times out of 10. Oh, I missed. Missed the jump. Not the fish too. They are. They're so needy. They're like, oh, we need water changes. Oh, he came from behind. But no, our fish tanks are empty right now. So that is another project I need to do. Get the fish tanks back up and running. Because there's the one downstairs, and then there's the one in the kids' room. We had, whatchamacallit, the little one, we got the little fish tank for pea puffers. Oh my goodness, pea puffers are so cute, but they're so hard to keep. Just because they don't do well with flaked food. You were matching Marco, Alex. That's pretty cool. And if you're not following Dreamy Q, you definitely should be. That is a thing you should be doing. Very fun streams. Very, very chill. Like me. Not like me. I mean, everybody's different, but you know. At least last time I saw, I don't know. People change, and it has been a long time since I've even seen Dreamy Q stream. Wait. My outfit? A little bit. I have a drinking problem. I did take a 2-year break. Well, that would do it. That would definitely do it. Bobble hat twins. Bobble hat twins. Man, bobble hats are great. School, I mean, that's fair. You know, I have my two days, and that's it. I pretty much don't play video games except for like these 2 nights. It's like that way, no matter what, I get to play video games at least twice a week for a few hours. Right, and so it's scheduled. So there we go. But yeah, I don't know, because like, I don't know, but with kids and work, I know what you mean. Like it's busy. Got to fit it all in. Right. And I mean, work is kind of, you know, you do your 9 to 5 and then you might have some evenings or what have you. But school, I mean, yeah, that's different, right? Because you have homework and, you know, there's studying, and sometimes you have lots of studying because, you know, you don't know, and sometimes there's less. Right. So it's not quite as rigid as like a work schedule is. Well, come on in. How's it going? Hope you're doing okay. I'm doing all right. We'll come that way. Here we go. Get back. Get back. My night's been going okay. We haven't been winning, but we've been having fun. So that's okay. Oh man, our first game, we like almost had a massive comeback. They were winning the entire time. Like 33 to 90 something. And then we pulled it out. We pulled it out somehow. Oh. But yeah. Yeah, we do have 2 open spots, so if anybody wants them, just let me know. We can definitely make it happen. Oh. There we go. But no, I've been thinking of taking the big tank that we have and just loading it full of shrimp and snails. My nights on spring break are over. Ah, well, it happens. Imaginary Ink, welcome on in. How's it going? Fill it with shrimps and snails and wait till the breeding population, you know, gets up and going. And then throw in like a pea puffer. Like a dwarf puffer, because they're so cute. And just throw it in there and maybe a couple other fish, because they tend to be okay. They're not very fast. All right, Jacob. After this game, I'll leave and you can come on in. Just make sure you're in the pool. Right, because they're not fast. So as long as you have fast fish, like tetras or something, or danios, they'll leave them alone. And then the puffer will just eat the snails, the baby snails and the baby shrimp. Keep their populations in check. And because puffers, they don't do well with flake food. It's live food is pretty much it. And so the last time we had them, we had like a little tank of brine shrimp, and you know, we'd go out in we had a pool on the deck, like just like a bucket of water, and we'd harvest the mosquito larvae for it. We'd take them out and stick them in the... This is our first one of these guys. Nobody suspects the flank. There we go. All right, it's nice. We got a wipeout. Let's go. There we go. Uh-oh, this guy's going to throw this at me. Oh, nice. Exactly. No, on this map particularly, I like to flank as the Hydra. I like to come down the side because nobody expects you to come from the side. I need to back up a bit. Right, and then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know, it's the start of the game. It's not that serious. What is that? Link Maestro. Thank you very much for the ball. I missed that one. I didn't hear it. Oh, I missed completely. What's that about? He's gonna chuck it at me. But no, Tess is such a good girl. My son left the door open, and I was like, close the door, the dog's gonna escape. And she did escape. But like, she just ran to where my daughter was and then just like stood there beside her. Like with no leash or anything. I'm like, well, what kind of an escape is that? Which I guess is kind of what you want from a dog. The shame Hydra in the funny spots is good. It is good. I know. That's why I do it. So I always come this way. Plus, if you run, you leave no ink behind. And so they don't even think to look. I don't know what they were doing down there. That was a bit of a weird choice. Oh, man. 2. I'm not jumping in. I could, probably. Maybe I will. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't have. But you know what? I did it. It's done. There's nothing I can do about it now. I'm going to go up here. I think they're going to be hard pressed to beat us. Like, that wasn't even a very good bomb throw. So I don't know what level these guys are. But there we go. Have to go to sleep now. Yeah, no problem. It was nice to see you again, Dreamy Q. I'm glad you're doing okay too, and your school is going all right. So have a good night, and take it easy. Take it easy, but not too easy. You always got to challenge yourself a little. Oh, that was a good one. Good for you. I feel like the charger is kind of carrying them a little bit. I've been got by the charger a few times now. Oh, really? I thought there was enough room. But there was not. All right, this is it, man. This is your push. Oh, he just missed. That's sad. All right, so we're backing out so Jacob can come in. That means we'll have one more spot for anybody who wants in. Yes, can I up the font size? Text size, I can. Oh, there we go. For my old eyes. Oh. Beautiful. We had 2, Alex. We won. Sort of Jacob, except it's small letters, not caps. It is not capital letters. It's tiny little baby letters. Well, I don't know. They didn't take the tower. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Pin it. Pin it to win it. Manually remove it at the end of the stream. That's what we're doing. It's me, Jacob. It's me, Jacob. Hello. I don't know. I don't do a Mario. You know what I'm talking about. Maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I don't have Mother's Day arts and crafts for the kids this year. I've got nothing. I have like a concept of an idea, but I don't have anything beyond that. But it needs to be this weekend because Mother's Day next weekend. I was thinking this. Wait. Okay. It's just you and me. I was thinking I was gonna 3D print like an outline thing, and then get some clear epoxy that the kids can paint, and do like a stained glass something with like a design that we can hang up in the window. Don't follow me. Whoa. What was that? That was crazy. I think there's enough time for that to do the epoxy and whatnot. And I think that might be nice. We get to use the 3D printer and whatnot. So it's bespoke. People like bespoke. Last year it was, I don't know, I had like a super good idea and it worked out really well. I was very proud of myself and I was proud of the kids. But what happened was I took a picture frame, like for a dollar store picture frame, right? And then inside the picture frame, you know, I got my daughter to draw a heart. And then we just did tissue paper. And filled in the heart with like tissue paper that you wrap it around a pencil, the squares, and you dip it and then put it in. And so it was like a heart, tissue paper heart with like tissue paper around the outside in the picture frame. And then on the glass with like a paint pen, you write mom in like cursive writing. So I printed it out and then put it backwards on the thing so my daughter could just trace the cursive letters. And it worked out really well. It looked nice, I think. And we did it for my wife and then my mom and my mother-in-law. Right, 3 hearts. It was good. So I don't know if the stained glass is nice. There is room, Imaginary Incorporated, so we can back out and you can come and join. It's very warm in here. I might open the thing a bit more. You know what? I'm not gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way. See, I knew they were gonna take it. Nice. Oh, come on. Nice. We did it. But yeah, we have room. We have one space left. And you're one person, so in my mind that math checks out. Okay, so they have a minute to win it. I don't like all this blue over here. Oh no! Oh yes. Jacob, you saved the day, I think. Well, that's good. What was that with Arnold Schwarzenegger where there were a bunch of clones? 5th day or 6th day or something? That was shot partly in my neighborhood, which was kind of neat. We had the catering truck in our backyard. Oh. It was good stuff. I thought it was the brush. Are you the brush? I have no idea. I thought the other guy was the brush. Okay. I thought Jacob was the brush. Oh, you got 2 at the end. Yes. I'm specifically talking about the one where like everybody was dead. And then Jacob slapped everyone. Imaginary ink, please feel free to join. So these new virtual cartridges are making me a bit upset because if I wanted to do side order right now, I could not. Don't steal my clothes, Alex. Not my D&D shirt, I hope. I hope not my D&D shirt. Because this is how I roll. This isn't how everybody else rolls. Oh. Nice. Uh-oh. It's how you roll now. Well, there we go. That is my... Oh, and you got the dually, so it is actually how you roll. Okay. Here we go. Let's see here. Here I go. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody sees me. Nobody knows. He sees me. He knows. Oh, what a guy. How does he know? Stream sniping, probably. He's one of them stream snipers that everybody's been talking about. Oh, right in the face. I don't think he should be allowed to hide behind the pole and shoot around the pole. You should have to pick one or the other. Oh my goodness, what was that? That came out of nowhere. Well, that happened. Anyways, I'll be right back. Dr. Borger, thank you very much for the follow. Have to go. My controls are freezing. They're freezing? Oh no! What do you mean they're freezing? That's weird. But alright, Alex. If you have to go, you have to go. That's what I always tell my son. If you gotta go, you gotta go. But I think that's in a slightly different context. Alia, welcome on in. Aaliyah? I don't know. One of the two anyways. That's weird. It could be a connection thing if it's the Joy-Con. Because what happens is if it's connected to the Switch, it's plugged in. And so it's not using Bluetooth. And so if the connection is loose, it could break connection. And then it takes time for it to pair with Bluetooth. That happens to me sometimes when I have to plug in my controller. And so I plug it in, and it's a hard wire to the dock. And so it doesn't use Bluetooth. And then when I unplug it, it'll take a couple seconds before the Bluetooth. Yeah, that's probably it. So if you played tabletop, it probably wouldn't happen. Because you wouldn't have the issue of it switching between wired connection and wireless. That's my theory anyways. That is my theory. The game theory. But I would guess that's what's happening. Right, because we can test it out, right? So if I plug it in, no worries, Jacob. Right, see, it's plugged in. I'm looking around, I'm spinning. I unplug it, and nothing. And then it starts working again. Right, so I'm assuming it's a similar thing to the Joy-Cons when they're in the rails. They're hardwired, and then when they come out, it takes a while for it to connect otherwise. I hope you could see me flailing the controller around with it plugged in and unplugged, so you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think that's what's happening. But I don't know if tabletop is even an option for you. So there we go. I'm just letting you know that that's the most likely culprit. It's not necessarily the Switch that's the problem, or the Joy-Cons. It's just, that's just how they work. I missed him completely. That's unfortunate. I mean, it happens, right? Like in a game like Splatoon, you know, there are times when you're probably gripping the Switch fairly hard. And so you're going to end up with some flex in the... You're going to end up with some flex in the system, right? And over time, that will loosen everything. You could also try to maybe tighten the slides with the tri-ring wing screwdriver. I don't know if that would help at all. I don't even remember if it has screws in it, but that might help as well if that's a thing. There we go. All these things that may or may not work, but I'm telling them to you anyways. Troubleshooting other people's switches. Right, but it could be as simple as that. It could be other things. I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. But I think that's what's actually happening, though. Can I jump the other way? I can jump the other way. Nice. Oh, well, there we go. That didn't work. Ooh. Okay. He just went right through the floor. I didn't know they were allowed to do that, but I guess they are. Oh, he got me. I could not jump out fast enough for that. We should be okay, though. I think it'll be pretty hard for them to get to 35. I reckon. Barry, welcome on in. We do have a spot if you want it. Oh no, what happened? Well, we got 47 seconds. Hopefully we can make something happen. I'm getting out of here. We have 30 seconds. I'm just going to hang back. Hopefully the Switch 2 will fix all connection problems. Because everybody will have wired docks and it's going to be beautiful. There you go. I was just playing it safe there at the end. Just playing it extra safe. I'm like, I'll keep my special. I'll stay out of the way. 5 seconds left. I'll get my Booyah Bomb going. It's going to be great. And you know what? It was great. You're always ready, Barry. That's what I like about you. Oh. Here we go. Let's do one of those. All right, you're back. Just waiting on Barry. I hope so too. If you DC too many times, you end up with a ban. And nobody wants that. There we go. We'll see how this goes. But how are you doing though, Barry? How's your week been? My week's been all right. I got to do taxes. So it's been a good week. And it's month end. We had an acquisition. All good things. Very, very exciting week. I mean, technically the acquisition was last week, but like a lot of the actual accounting is this week. There we go. That's the best of both worlds. Oh my goodness! They have a robotic rhinoceros. How are we supposed to fight that? We don't get nearly enough ink blot. I like ink blot. Oh man, you got slapped. Man, you can't out-slap everybody. Oh! Cohawk charging bookworm. Speaking of books, apparently our new Prime Minister, Mark Carney, wrote a book called Values, and it's about, like, I don't know, it's economic values or whatever. I think it's worth a read to kind of try to figure out what the future is going to look like in Canada, so I can prepare properly. So I can pretend to be knowledgeable on a subject. Be like, of course, this would happen because it's in the book that he wrote. Oh, I'm very classy. Something like that. I don't know. I like nonfiction. But it's been a while since I've read anything nonfiction. And it seems like an interesting one. You know, obviously the liberals are like, look at all the great things he's saying in his book. And all the conservatives are like, look at all the terrible things he's saying in his book. And obviously, you know, it's perspective as to, oh my goodness, I missed completely. As to whether something is great or terrible, obviously. Right? And then, you know, they'll both skew it to their favor. So I want to see what he actually has to say. Right? Because he wrote it back in like 2021 or something, right? And, you know, you don't just come out with a book like that. So it probably took him a couple of years. So he probably didn't even consider being prime minister at the time. So it's probably closer to what his actual views are rather than, you know, his sanitized views for political reasons. If you know what I mean. Callie, thank you very much for the follow. Especially considering the topic. We're talking nonfiction books from a banker. An economist. Yes, non-fiction from economists. It's a bit of a trade from what I was reading, what else I'm reading. I'm reading, what's his face? Chris Hadfield is a Canadian astronaut. He was in charge of the ISS for a period of time, the first Canadian to have been the project lead? Not the project lead. I don't know what I'm trying to say. He was in charge of the program. And I don't know, he's getting into writing books. He's writing a fiction book about like the first Apollo mission. So it's about like the guys assembling them, and you know, one of the people is a Russian spy and, you know, is trying to sabotage the thing and whatnot. Which is, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool topic. But it's probably like it's one of them historical fictions. Right, where it didn't happen, but it could happen. It's like alternative history kind of thing, which is kind of neat. Plus, he was an actual astronaut, so he'll have like a unique insight into the world of astronautship. There we go. Oh. I kind of stalled in reading it. I don't think we've got a single fist bump in all our wins yet tonight. That's kind of sad. Sad. What's not sad is my KD ratio. Beautiful. It's definitely better than in Black Ops on Saturday. Although I feel like I did better than I thought I would have, so I have no complaints. I even came in third once. Oh man, the hide and seek game. I didn't even know that was like a thing in there. All of a sudden they're like, what is this game? We're like, you got to hide and seek. I'm like, okay. I didn't realize that was a thing. Did not realize that there was hide and seek. There we go. Thank you for playing. You're welcome, Apple. You are welcome. Oh man, they got a cactus man? How are you supposed to compete against a cactus man? Hey, let's sneak. Did they see me? I think this guy might have saw me. Yeah, this guy saw me. Get him, Barry. Nice. Avenge me. Revenge me? Not revenge. I don't know. I don't know from US taxes. I'm sure I could figure it out, but it's not my preference. This guy wants to go over there, hey? It's fair enough. Oh, I couldn't get out of there fast enough. Well, I got somebody, or a glitch. You can't beat a cactus man, though. I know, because in Pathfinder, I'm a cactus man, and I'm unbeatable. It's funny, because my cactus's catchphrase is, yo, I'm a cactus. And so, like, whenever he starts a conversation with someone, he always starts with, yo, I'm a cactus. Oh, that's always funny. I don't know. I think it's funny. So, like, what are you doing here? He's like, yo, I'm a cactus. I'm just here, getting ready to do some stuff. And I'll usually say it a few times to like the same person, and then they get annoyed and they're like, yes, I know you're a cactus. Oh man. Nice, slap him. Slap him once for me, Jacob. Citrus, welcome on in. New thermal paste, but what team is it? I don't know. I don't know a lot about thermal paste to tell you what team the thermal paste is from. Ren and Rymar, that's me and my friend. Local idiot. I hope I do. I do. I like playing against people who are watching. It makes it interesting. So hopefully, although I will probably lose because we're just messing around. Oh, I got him finally. He got me, but I got him. No, I don't know much about brands of thermal paste. But what did you put thermal paste on, or citrus? Oh, they got me. Your PC shut off mid-switch stream. Oh, no. That's terrible, Citrus. What did you put thermal paste on? The GPU or the CPU or both? I'd be scared to put thermal paste on my GPU if I'm being honest. Taking off the fans makes me nervous. Which is weird because I would do it. Also, Eden, thanks for the follow. I would take the fan off the CPU in a second and scrape it and put thermal paste on it, and I wouldn't even think twice about it. But I guess because the GPU came like pre-assembled, I'm like, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to mess with it. But it's like an original 3070, like in the year it came out. So it might need new. I don't know. When did the 3070 come out? 2020. Really? 2020. That sounds about right. Yeah. So it could be time to repaste it. Turn it back on. I thought the CPU might have been fine. Just getting ready to get going to 96. Holy cow. Well, I mean, I think 102 is probably too high. I'm no expert in these sorts of things, Citrus, but I think 102 is probably too high. So... Wait, what do you mean it was acting like Marvel Rivals? It's Andy. I don't think it's the Andy that I know, but it could be. Man, I haven't played Marvel Rivals in forever. I think it'll probably come to the Switch too. I would hope so. Because they're talking about how super cool it is. I mean, I would never ever play Marvel Rivals on the Switch 2. Because, like, it's either going to be low... it's either going to be low resolution or low frame rate. Right? Like, I don't have high hopes. Because I'm pretty sure it also has problems on like pretty much everything else. All the other consoles. Have you heard of Power? Sienna, of course I've heard of Power. It's good. It's like an adult, more adult version of Pokemon. There's like actual fighting and whatnot. It's all right. There's crafting. There's like proper. But I don't know. I don't have time for that, unfortunately. It's sad. There's so many games that I want to play, but there's no time to play them. Oh, maybe it did that because you need a new thermal paste. Though, Citrus, it might work. Oh no! And we're going to lose this one for sure. Because they were winning beforehand. Oh, I got him. Oh, they see me. Oh. Yes, I found a how-to. Yeah, you don't want that, because then you end up with errors. If the transistors start taking damage. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know. Mine's hot. It's running hot. But like, I don't think it would matter whether you have good thermals or bad, because the amount of heat put into the system is going to be the same whether your thermal paste is good or bad. I know we lost a player. That was Imaginary Incorporated. We're just trying to see if we can hold them. I think we're doing an okay-ish job. Yes, King. Thank you very much for the gift. It's much appreciated. I think we do. Imaginary Incorporated did have a spot, but I don't know. I have a feeling second time disconnected, there's going to be a bit of a ban. And another 14. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much. It's always appreciated. Never expected. It is you. You are the player. Are you banned? I mean, I would prefer it if you didn't get banned, but Nintendo likes to ban people. Oh. It was the second time though, right? So maybe, but oh my goodness, even more. That's ridiculous. Yes, King. Thank you very much. The largest bread. How big is this bread? How big are we talking here? Because I've seen some pretty large bread. You got that bread. I do got that bread. Now I do. The largest bread. I think I spelled that right. If I spelled it wrong, I'm sorry. Fortnite? Man, I haven't played Fortnite since they switched from building mode to... Since they introduced the non-building mode. Like, I mean, I never really played it much before that, but I'm like, I don't know. Like, building is the thing. Man, the largest thing you can imagine. Bigger than that. Holy cow. That is a very large bread. But how was your stream? How'd you do? What's your take on them getting rid of the building mode and just having normal running around and killing? I don't know. Like, that's Fortnite's whole thing. You're playing Splatoon first. That's all right. I like Splatoon, believe it or not. Yes, King. Thank you very much for the follow. Oh, I don't know. It'd be like Splatoon, but they're like, you know what? We're gonna take out the swimming in the ink mechanic. We're gonna have a non-ink swimming Splatoon version. And we'd be like, well, what would you do that for? The whole point of the game is you can swim in the ink. That's what I think. I mean, I know people are enjoying it. I know a whole bunch of people didn't like building. And it was a really, like, by the time I played it, like the whole building thing was just ridiculous. I'm like, there's no way I can compete with like the crazy stuff that's being built here. Right? But I'm like, that's its thing, you know? But I guess, you know, if you've tapped out the market for people who want to play a building shooting game, you know, and you want more money, the way to make more money is to appeal to more people. And that's kind of the cynical way of looking at it, but Fox only, no items, final destination. No, that's the correct way of playing Smash Brothers Citrus. So your analogy is backwards. Oh, there we go. I mean, that's fair. Like I said, I didn't really care for the building either, but like that's what it was to me. Right? I'm like, okay, we're shooting, but we're also building. Right? So to take that out is, I don't know. It seemed weird. But like I said, it makes sense from a business standpoint. You know, and unfortunately, as an accountant, that's how I think about a lot of things, is from a business standpoint. But yeah, I don't know. I prefer Splatoon for my third-person shooters. I actually played, whatchamacallit? I had a viewer choice game, and they picked Black Ops. And so I actually played Black Ops. I haven't played a first-person shooter since probably the early 2000s. And that would have been Unreal Tournament, which is another Epic's game, but that's not really relevant to this conversation. But it was fun. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. I haven't done keyboard and mouse game. Well, I mean, I have, because I tried Deadlock and I did a little bit of Marvel Rivals, just a tiny bit. So I mean, it, you know, keyboard and mouse, I'm definitely not proficient in it anymore. But I'm okay. I do okay sometimes. Somebody's over here, I think. Maybe not. At first they just did the no build as a small thing. You realize a lot more people. Of course they did. Deadlock feels exhausting. I kind of liked it. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Deadlock was neat. I think it was a good take on the MOBA genre. Of course, I preferred Dota to League of Legends, so I guess I'm kind of a bit of a masochist anyways, so that's just how it is. I mean, it is a MOBA, right? So if you don't really like MOBAs, I don't think you're gonna like that, especially since I think the guy who did Dota was involved in this one, Deadlock, which was okay. I don't know. It is what it is. I should probably try the Pokemon one again. I don't know. Pokemon Unite. I gave it a little bit of a chance. It felt too simple. But maybe simple is good sometimes. Maybe simple is good. Oh man, Citrus, I made a map of campus in Unreal Tournament. Like our dorm room, like our dorm tower, and then like all the blocks and like the main quad. That like just for like our dorm area in Unreal Tournament, so we could like run around and like play there. And looking back, I realized, like, you know, if you know, this could be a bad look to run around. You're gonna lurk, need a break from your PC. I mean, that's fair enough. That is fair enough. Ooh, a volcano level. But no, we took pictures of all the emergency exit signs so that we had like a schematic, a layout of all the buildings. It was interesting. But like I said, I think if the authorities caught wind of what we did, I think we might have a talking to. Clocktown. That's from Majora's Mask, right? Clocktown? That's what you mean? Link's Awakening's island. Interesting. That'd be like a really big open area, Link's Awakening Island. I don't know that I'd like to play that in Unreal Tournament. I don't know. Like, that doesn't seem super interesting. Like, it's interesting to, like, make it, but to actually play on it, I feel like it wouldn't be super fun. Like, I think Clocktown would be okay because there's like a lot of places to hide and whatnot. Plus, Link's Awakening Island is weird. Gerudo Fortress. There's not even good gameplay, man. See, like, that's the thing, is you have to make a good gameplay. What I think we were trying to do was we wanted to take the concept of Counter-Strike and make it ridiculous. So it's like Urban Warfare, but Unreal Tournament, which is weird. And it didn't work out. It didn't work out super well, but it was pretty funny. It was funny anyways. The best part I liked about making maps for Unreal Tournament is that you end up you do it backwards than what you'd think when you're making a map. Because I'm like, okay, we're gonna make a map. We're gonna put this here and we're gonna put that there and whatnot. But it's the opposite. You have a giant block that's like solid, and then you carve out the inside. Yeah, subtracting. I was like, that's weird. I didn't think this is how it worked, but that's how it works. Yeah. Where you basically carve out the... Jacob, what are you doing? Oh, what did I hit? Oh, I hit that. I hit the thing. Looks like Jacob's doing stuff now. Who knows? Maybe he was in the bathroom or something. It happens. But yeah, that was interesting to find that out. I wonder how many other games work like that. By subtracting rather than by creating things. I don't think that's popular anymore, but it might have been in the past. You haven't seen it since. There we go. I mean, I never really made a lot of maps, but it didn't work the way I thought it was going to. And so it was interesting to me. I like the static noises it makes. No! Ah. No, it was the original Unreal Tournament. It might have been 2003. I don't know. No, I don't think it was. It was because it would have been in 2001 or 2002 when I made the map. All right, come on, we can get to 55. Oh, we didn't have a class. I just did it. And like there wasn't really an internet back in 2000 where you could look this stuff up. You just kind of have to kind of play with it and find out what's going on. It's interesting. It was a different time back then. Right, because there wasn't even a YouTube, so there was no YouTube to look at. right? Forums weren't really a big thing yet. I mean, no, there were some forums, but like not for that sort of thing. Not that I could see back then. So like you actually had to like read, if you wanted to know something, you actually had to read the documentation that came with it, with the software. I know. Could you imagine? Like they give you the documentation on how something works and then you like read it and do it. I think that's anathema to like everything that anybody would ever think of nowadays. Reading the instructions instead of going online and looking up a Reddit or a YouTube video. Alex, that's how it goes. For everything. Right? Because you have like engineer Mel, welcome on in. How's it going? Right? Because you have like the engineers documenting everything. Like the software engineers. At least back then you did. Am I doing anything for Cinco de Mayo? I don't know. I mean, we'll probably have tacos or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll make virgin margaritas. What day is that? Is that a Sunday? Sink some mayo. There we go. Sink it. Sink that mayo. Let's take a look here. This calendar. I mean, I could do the math. Oh, it's Monday. I don't know. I'm more of a May the 4th kind of guy rather than a Cinco de Mayo. There we go, Alex. You know what I'm talking about. There you go, Alex. You're famous. Revenge of the Sixth. No, I don't go in for that, Citrus. That seems derivative. You've never seen a Star Wars movie, Alex? That's not right. All right. I mean, I think you have all the spoilers spoiled for you, Alex, so you can watch it in whatever order you want. But if you have no idea what a Star Wars movie is or who any of the people are, I recommend the machete order to keep the most surprises, which is 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and then 6. That's the machete order. To try to spoil things and keep the surprises as much of a surprise as possible. Now, I'm saying that there are no surprises. Okay, I hope it goes well for you, Citrus. I would probably stress test it with Civilizations. Because that would probably test the CPU more than Overwatch. But that's me. Oh, nice. If we win this, that's going to be something. That is going to be something. So they're like all over everywhere. There we go. Or you could just run one of those benchmarks. That would probably also help to stress test it. Because that's kind of what they're designed to do. One of a racing sim would probably do it too. Like Forza or whatchamacallit. Oh, you know what would really stress it? Kerbal Space Program. Just build like a giant rocket ship and launch it into space. And that would stress test the heck out of it. Because it's not so much GPU. Everything is being done by the CPU. All the math. All the three body problems. Except it's not. It's patched conics is what it's called. Wait, what does who mean? What are you talking about? What did Mel say? That she has a video with you front and center? I think that means that you're famous now, Alex. You're like famous Amos cookies. I don't know if that's a thing in the US or not. Famous Amos. They're little chocolate chip cookies. They come in little bags. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know. I can never tell what's Canadian and what's international. I mean, I know Oreos are international. That's like obvious. Yeah, Rainmaker. Okay, that's fine. Well, I don't know about Famous Amos. I think Wagon Wheels are international. I think that's an international thing. But like you don't have Hawking's Cheesies. That's Canadian. Right? Ketchup chips. Don't exist. Why? I don't know. That one's weird. That was probably the weirdest one, is ketchup chips. I'm like, it's potatoes. Why wouldn't you want ketchup on your potatoes? It's like French fries. It's a thing. Barry, you take that back. I mean, they're not my favorite, but they're not gross. You don't know. Maybe you do know. I don't know. You can like whatever you want. There we go. Wait, dill pickle chips? Dill pickle chips are so good, Barry. That one you're wrong about. How could you possibly say dill pickle chips are not good? It's like one of the best chips. Oh, he's weak. Hee 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 ha. It's an interesting name. I'll allow it. I didn't get them. No, it's never clams. Well, I mean, it's sometimes clams. Garlic bread with ketchup. That's interesting. Oh, I got kerploded. We absolutely can be sad that it's not clams. I know a lot of people don't like clams, but I think clams is the best. I just think it's neat. Holy cow. These guys know what's up. Oh my goodness. Explain to certain people in here what clams is the best. It's the most strategic. Takes the most teamwork and thought and planning. We'll just let it... Okay. I would have thought we would have just let it die, but I guess not. Oh! I thought I was being sneaky. I was not being sneaky. Man, they were organized as heck. Good for them. Good for them. Titanic was the same way when it came out. Like the boat? Or the movie? Because I hope the Switch 2 pre-orders end up better than Titanic the boat. Oh. It was like the movie. It was an okay movie. Yes, that E-liter was decent. I agree. I don't think I got the best of the E-liter at all. I mean, the whole team was pretty decent. It was a bit long. And it ended a bit weird. Other than that, it was okay. It was an okay movie. I didn't understand the old woman's motivations for throwing away like a thing that she kept her whole life that was worth that much money into the ocean. I don't get it. But whatever, man. It is what it is. You mean a walk to remember? X-Cuber? Or is it a night to remember? I don't know what a night to remember is. Maybe I do. Why was he just standing there? I don't know what that was about, but like the roller like went way behind. So I'm like, I don't know what this roller's on about, but there we go. Yeah, I don't think there are movies like that anymore, quite. Like those tragic romance movies, I don't know. I haven't seen them anyways. That doesn't mean they don't exist. Oh my goodness. I was trying to jump out and then I'm like, oh wait, I can just do this thing, and then I got shot. I was indecisive and that indecisiveness killed me. I got caught. Right, because there were a whole bunch of them. There was that one. There was the Notebook. There was Sweet November with what's his face, Keanu Reeves, because for some reason he needed to be in a romance movie. As much as I like Keanu Reeves, I don't know that he belongs in a romance movie. Like, he's a very, very nice person. You know, good at certain kinds of acting. I don't know that that's... I don't know. But you know what? He did it. I think it did okay. It was also an okay movie. I mean, even Jim Carrey was in one, in that Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind kind of thing. That one was a weird one, though. That one was weird. Back on it. There. I don't know what they're going to do with that, because that's kind of in a really weird spot. Which is kind of where I was trying to put it. I'm trying to put it in an awkward location. There we go. And that's how that works. Oh, man. Whew. Well, that was slightly better than another very highly regarded Titanic film. Wait, how many Titanic movies are there? Never heard of it. A Night to Remember. 1958 film. Let me take a look at this. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Duolingo's mad at me. Titanic. The greatest sea drama in living memory. Kenneth Moore. In A Night to Remember. Kenneth Moore. I don't know who oh my goodness. I don't know who Kenneth Moore is. What else did he do? Kenneth Moore. Like, he must have been famous. I don't know people from the 50s. Kenneth Moore. Kenneth Moore. Who's that guy? An actor. Well, I know that. In the UK. 39, Northwest Frontier, Sink the Bismarck, The Admiral, Where Time Began. I know none of these movies. Well, there you go. I've been exposed as somebody who knows nothing about 1950s film. My film knowledge starts squarely in the 70s. Maybe a little bit the 60s. Maybe before, if you count like weird Christmas movies. Oh, just a little bit too late. Bitcoin. More accurate depiction of the incident. There we go. The special effects probably weren't quite as good. Oh, geez. Oh, he got me. There we go. I should tell my daughter about it. She really likes the Titanic. Holy cow. The well string. Certainly something. Nice. Yeah, let's go. Yep, I'm going. Oh, I got caught from the side. Got splatted by Bitcoin. I mean, that's fine. That's probably what it's supposed to do. Right? Like that doesn't seem concerning. Oh, Glugas. So dangerous. I don't know what to tell you, Citrus. I'm just glad I don't really have computer problems. They don't really happen to me. Oh, come on, man. This well string is causing me problems. Siamese cat, yes. I would be a Hydra main. This well string, though. Definitely causing me problems. Well, I got the killer bee. Oh, man. These guys are rough. Holy cow. In like 19 seconds. We gotta grab it. Okay, they just have the one well string left. Oh, you can't do anything when you're using your vacuum. Oh. There we go. You can't stop somebody with a vacuum cleaner. Doesn't work that way. Whew. Yeah, I was like, I just need to explode this. Okay, you can stop a dog with a vacuum cleaner. No, practical effects. Beautiful. I love practical effects. They should be more common. Okay, what else can I have for object shredder? No socks and sandals. I'm not wearing those. These? I don't know, man. You know what? Sure. Let's wear those. Let's get those ones ready. There was a Titanic exhibit at the Victoria Museum that I went to once. It was nice. It was neat. Because like at the start of the Titanic exhibit, you were given like a boarding pass. Right? It might have been the same one because it like tours around. Right? So you're given a boarding pass at the start and it's like randomly assigned to you kind of thing. Right? And you can look at it and you're like, oh, okay. And then throughout the exhibit, you know, you might have things where you're like, okay, well, this is the cabin you were in, right? So you look, you're like, oh, this is where I would be staying, right? This is what it looks like, right? Or, you know, oh, that's where you're staying kind of thing. Because it's not really that important, Alex, I guess. Because it's not. Right? And, you know, at the end, they have the manifest, right? Of who made it out alive and who died. Right? And you're like, did I live or did I not live? Right? And so basically, if you picked it up, you're like, oh, I'm a dude. Right? That means I probably died. Because the men did not make it out alive. Right? Whereas if you're a woman, you're like, oh, I might have survived. Because that's how it was. Unless you were a child. I think the children were probably most likely to survive. I don't know though. Oh yeah, I forget that they do these ones here. Yeah, this is the... Was it Eeltail Alley? Is that it? I mean, I was talking about the Canadian election earlier this stream. And how I wanted to get Mark Carney's book so I could read it. It's called Values. Not a great name for a book, but there it is. He's an economist and a banker. You know, they're not known for their creativity. Creativity is frowned upon in banking and accounting, probably. You're like, what's that? Oh, that's just creative accounting. Be like, no, bad. No creative accounting. That's what got Enron in trouble. What? What do you mean Canada's federal election warning at the bottom? That the lifeboats were not filled to capacity due to incompetence. What? More peril was happening. You know what? If I was on a boat and like there was an announcement or like the crew was like, hey, you should get on a lifeboat, I'd be like, yep, I'm getting on a lifeboat, all right. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Do you want to get information about Canada's federal election? I guess if you say it, that's like their thing because of the whole misinformation thing. I don't know. I can tell you everything you need to know. There's like big things about Pierre Poilievre's seat. They're like, oh, how did he lose it? There was like massive turnout and whatnot, and he won more votes than he did in prior elections. And I'm like, the NDP vote collapsed. He got like the same percentage as pretty much every other year. But right, because we have multiple parties, right? We don't just have the two parties, right? So we have the Liberals, we got the Conservatives, we got the NDP, we got the Green Party. His riding was a bit messed up because there was like a protest going on. Because they want proportional representation, right? Rather than first past the post. So kind of like how Germany does it. Right? And so to protest, they would go to like all the leaders' ridings. They didn't know where the Liberal leader candidate was because he didn't have a riding at the time. So they targeted Pierre's riding and they registered 91 people to vote as like a protest for proportional representation. And so his ballot was like 3 feet long with like 91 people on it. But, you know, nobody voted for any of the 91 people. But I'm like, it's just, you know, the NDP usually gets like 10% of the vote, and he gets like 40%, right? And then, you know, so if he gets 40% and the NDP gets 10, and, you know, the Liberals get 35, you know, or even 30, well, all of a sudden, you know, 10 plus, you know, 35 is 45, and you lose, right? That's just how it goes, right? It's math. But you know what? If they want to look into it, you know, by all means, I'm all for making sure there was no actual shenanigans, but I'm like, I don't think there were shenanigans. Like, it's a Canadian election. It's not that serious. You know, there are also people complaining. They're like, oh, the ballots were sealed, right? The boxes were sealed. I'm like, yeah, just with a piece of tape they were sealed. I'm like, that's packing tape. You can't just like peel off a piece of packing tape, right? Especially if the packing tape has been, you know, signed across the seam, right? Like, yes, you can just like rip off a piece of packing tape and be like, haha, I'm going to put in random votes to cheat. But I'm like, no, you can't, because it would be glaringly obvious that it was tampered with because it's packing tape. Right, like the sticky tape that like has the glue that's also made of cardboard. It's just like cardboard stuck to cardboard. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know, but there's always, you know, people who, like, look, no matter what. But I'm like, I don't know. Like, everything is paper. Everything is like ticked off and double crossed and everything. You know, like, you need, basically, you know, you file your taxes and that's how you get on the voter register. And then they send you your voter registration card that tells you where to go. And that's like how most people vote. Right? And then with that, you need to bring ID that shows, you know, you are who you say you are, right? So there's ID and there's voter registration, and it's in-person voting with like paper ballots. Like, it's, right, that are like signed off on. So there's a list of people and you get, you know, recorded that yes, you voted and this was your number, right? Or whatever, right? To know that, you know, I don't know. You're falling asleep. You've never done, it's not hard. I mean, maybe US taxes are hard. But if you just have like a job, even in the US, right? If you have a job, right, your company will remit the taxes for you, and you essentially just fill in the numbers they give you on your W-2 into the tax return. And then the IRS would be like, yes, these numbers are the numbers that we were given. And then that's it. Right? And then you look through the lines to see if there's any deductions or whatever, right? You know, charitable donations, maybe medical expenses, you know, if you have an eligible dependent kind of thing. You know, then you fill in like the other forms to calculate what it is. Right? But otherwise, it's very straightforward. If you don't do donations, if all you do is go to work and go home and like play your video games and, you know, go out on the weekends and whatnot, you know, then it's simple. Right? Where it gets complicated is you're like, okay, well, you know, I go to flea markets, right? Or garage sales, and I buy things and I fix them up and I sell them for more. Well, now you have like a business and there's like expenses and whatnot going on, and people died in life. There we go. Well, I'm just talking about myself personally. Right? I would get in the lifeboat. If they were like, the boat is sinking, you should get in the lifeboat. Be like, yeah, I did hear like a weird noise, scraping noise. Right? I should, you know, I was wondering what that weird scraping noise was. Oh, where'd he come from? Like, I'm sure hitting an iceberg would probably make noise and, you know, shake the boat a little bit, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it would be like, but I'm sure, like, everybody on the boat would have heard and felt something. Like, the Titanic wasn't that big. Oh, that guy wrecked me again. Women for it. Oh, I got kerplooed. Oh man, these guys are relentless. Good for them. Good for them, I suppose. Okay, they just have one guy left. Now there's a wipeout. All right, let's go. Nice. There we go. Woohoo. Good job. I mean, we didn't win, but we got the lead. And so now they're the ones on the back foot rather than us. Holy cow, that's a lot of red. I don't like that. Especially since they have one of them sneaky flankers. You're allowed to say that, I think. Boppy indeed. Oh, you got me. Capoko. And so they just need to knock it to 27. I think we should be able to handle that. Oh no, we couldn't handle it. We couldn't handle it at all. Uh-oh, that's not ideal. Oh no! Right, we gotta break it, man. Oh no, they're coming. Oh, good job, them. Good job to them. Not a water. That makes me sad. Oh yeah, the whatchamacallit? The go-kart racing was pretty good. I think, like the little 5-year-olds and 5 to 7-year-olds, they looked like they were having fun out there. Carts weren't that fast. The track was nice and wide. I emailed the guy about it, but they never got back to me, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. But he's like... Basically, there's like racing teams, kind of, right? And so you join one of the teams, and you also join the association to be able to use the track. And then, like, you train with the team, and then you go to race days to do the actual racing, right? And I guess the team will set you up with the car and, you know, the tires and do like the maintenance and stuff. I don't think you have to join a team, but like I don't know anything about repairing two-stroke engines. All right, Jacob. Right, because they use little like lawnmower engines and stuff. Well, it's the same guys. Okay. They're going down, Jacob. Focus. We got to beat them as a final act. I couldn't get him. Oh my goodness, that's not great for any of us. How did I not get him? Oh my goodness, where did he come from? He came from nowhere. Oh, nice. That was close, eh? Why? Why does he want me dead so bad? Oh, he got squished. Squished me. Holy cow. These splat rollers really don't want me to live. You like to drop down and be close to the axe. Yes. Yes, I do. Uh-oh. Where was that from? No, when things are going badly. No, what happens is it's bad habits from solo queue. Right? Because if you don't do it, then nobody will do it for you, kind of situation, right? Right? And so, you know, it's nice to support when things are going well. But when things are going poorly, you're like, okay, well, nobody can help. No, yeah, those rollers were something else. I think I recognize Fern and Capoko. I think they're decent. That's okay, Barry. Yeah, we got 15 minutes left. I think. Yeah, that's not a good KD. I was being weird. It can, yeah. So it's hard to carry with a Hydra. Right? Like you can't really make... It's hard to make big plays. Also, I think Jacob's out. So if you want... If anybody wants in, just let me know. We can make it happen. We can play the last few. Right, so yeah, it's bad habit of having to make plays if you want to rank up kind of thing. Right, rather than working on a team where you know where your teammates are going to be and you know that they're actually going to use you as a support. So if you're not there, you know, you're letting your team down, whereas like solo queue, there really is no team. It's just a bunch of individuals trying their best, or maybe not trying their best. It's hard to get out of that mentality, right? I have zero map awareness. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I don't open the map at all, except to jump out. I mean, I have like half decent game sense, like I kind of know where the enemies are most of the time. Those rollers were very sneaky. Most of the time people aren't that sneaky. Right, they're sneaky, but they're not that sneaky. Right, so they're easier to keep track of. Right, once they have the paint advantage, it gets more difficult to track, and that's when I tend to do worse. I also don't do well against very aggressive teams. I wouldn't go that far. They did their job well. A little too well, but there it is. Nobody wants to play. What's that about? We need like a NZAP or something. Really? Oh, also I finally put the shelves up in the garage, so we have extra space. They need bracing on the bottom though, because what I'm putting up there I guess is too heavy for the plywood. Maybe I should have got thicker plywood. I think I only got 1/2 inch. Maybe I should have got 3/4 inch, but I need to go and stick a brace down the middle. Oh, hey, I remember Magic Snivy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, only a 3-star chef? I don't know, man. But yeah, I don't check the map nearly as much as I should. Alright, you can do a little bit of sneaky flanking here. All right, well, let's go. Nice. It's back up. I don't think anybody's behind us. No. There we go. I checked the map. I looked at it. See, I did a thing. You can't say I didn't do the thing. It's true. What was that guy do? Suppose that's one way of doing it. All right, so let's go over here. Also, Brian, welcome on in. What an entrance. Ah! I was jumping on his head, but I couldn't get him. I forget what that quote's from. It's from something. What the? Well, that was weird. Is that even like a thing? Where is that? Oh. That's my favorite. Oh, that would have to be clams. Clams is the best mode. Get that out of here. It's not from SpongeBob. I don't think. I think saying that it's from SpongeBob is probably not accurate. I think SpongeBob stole it from something else. Maybe not though, but I think maybe they did. I'm gonna have a SpongeBob. Maybe it is. Maybe it is SpongeBob. Why would I know that, though? I don't know. My kids watch it sometimes. It was after my time. I can't fault it, though, because I grew up with, like, Ren and Stimpy and stuff, and that's messed up, too. Zones is my least favorite, but I understand why it's other people's most favorite. A quick search, all I found was a SpongeBob. Oh, there we go. That's not how it works. Maybe that's how it works sometimes. But no, I don't know. Standing under the basket spamming doesn't usually work in clams. It's not though, because the whole point of splat zones is you take the zone and then you just spawn camp. Right? And I don't like it. I don't like spawn camp. I don't do well against aggressive teams. And that tends to be what splat zones is. Barry, come on, let's go. Yeah, then maybe. That's people not paying attention, though. Barry, we're gonna run out of time. Octo Chris, welcome on in. How's it going? Hope you're doing all right. You can look at the map. You don't need to look at the map to understand this way in clams. Alright, you only have the two options. This way means come here and give me clams so that I can have a power clam. And then you throw clams at them, and then everybody's happy. Into Yu-Gi-Oh! The TV show or the card game? What's going on, Barry? Come on, I want the last game. There we go. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a very simple card game. Because you just do whatever it says on the card. And that's it. Octagirl, hello, welcome on in. How's it going? You know where you're chatting? I don't know either where you're chatting. I don't know what Barry's doing. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna make a new room. I think you might be right. Barry may have fallen asleep. So, I'm gonna make a new room. You were with Magic Sniper. Oh my goodness, that was a good one. Good job. That was not the first time we played, I think. But yeah, I'll send the invite. You just need to join the pool. This is going to be the last game. Let's see here. When else did we play against Magic Snipey? Not then. Right here. So we won 1, and you guys won 1. Yeah, it's midnight. Watch my replay and just notice I made clams against you. There we go. Apple. How did I do? I hope I did okay. Let's see here. Where was clams? Do we have an apple? Apple, apple. I don't know if it's going to be called apple. But we can look while we get ready to go. Might not be actually apple. I don't know. Couple days ago. Yeah. .3 a.m. is pretty late, but no, I have to work in the morning. I used to go till like 1 a.m. But I don't know. During the week, like I still have to work in the morning. So on the Saturdays I do. But on the Thursdays I've started stopping at midnight. And I don't know. It's just been a better weekend if I do it that way, because I get the extra hour of sleep and it's beautiful. Yes, I do. Oh man, we got Lady Gaga on our team. How can we lose? How can we lose? I play nothing but Anarchy Open. Oh my goodness, they both closed in on me. I don't know what I was supposed to do. Okay. Whoa, dude. You need to just simmer down. And then I got. Oh. They were all over everywhere, man. I don't know how much quick respawn they have, but that was... They just kept coming. No, salmon is fun. I like salmon. It's good. Also, Octogirl, because this is like our first game. I think we're probably gonna play one more, just to be nice. They can't give you just one game. That's not cool. Ah, this E-liter. Oh, it's Comet again. I think you said Comet was the good one. Comet is a good one. There we go. Yeah, we're playing against people who know what they're doing. That's not ideal. There you go. I've never done hazard level max. The thing is, you get reset to like almost nothing. Right, every time. We need to get rid of all this orange, man. There's too much orange everywhere. I can't. Here you go. See, Comet is human. There. I got him. But no, I don't know. I take no video games seriously. Nice. He wasn't paying attention, I guess. Oh man, we got so close. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna call this a win. Holy cow. These guys. That's messed up. This is a win. I'm gonna call it a win, Citrus. Oh. But you know what? I got Comet, I think twice, so I'm gonna say that we did okay. No, but the Hydra, you can't do anything about it. If the opponent, especially if it's a E leader, if the opponent's halfway decent with a charger, it just hard counters the Hydra. There's just nothing you can do other than like hide, but then you're less effective, right? Because you can't make plays. You just kind of have to play more passively. You're trying not to get shot. But I don't know. You know, I did okay. Positive KD. I was going pretty savage with the Rainmaker there for a little bit. Definitely splatted a few people. You were useful. You did good. All right, Citrus. I'm glad you got your computer figured out, sort of. In that it's not overheating anymore. I don't even know what temperature my computer's running at. I should probably monitor that since it's older now. And I think I'm just using the stock thermal paste that came with the cooler. Right, 'cause it's an AMD cooler for the AMD chip. Oh no! That's what anti-cheat is for, I guess. Oh, ho, ho. There we go. Let's go. They only have one person. Grab it. Nab it. Nice. Grabbed it and nabbed it, just like I said. Uh oh, they're coming back. Where are they coming back to? This way, hey? Okay. Okay. You can certainly try. Oh no! I got kerploded. I don't know, man. It happens. Ooh, yes, please. Oh, and I got nobody with that either. That's unfortunate. Come on, we gotta stop him. He's right there. We can do it. Oh, squirt him. Nice. And a wipeout. Let's go. Okay. Let's go, X-Cuber. I will protect you with my life. Watch out behind you. They're coming. Aww. Plus minus. We can win this one, though. I believe in us. They're coming around backwards, though. Like a bunch of jerks. Oh my goodness, he's up here. He's up here. Okay, he's not down there anymore. Nice. Lay down some suppressing fire. Beautiful. Oh, really? Oh, I disagree with that one. How does a bucket take you out that fast? That doesn't seem right. Ooh. Oh my goodness. This is one-shotting all of us. Good for him. This is too much purple. I don't like it. Ah. Nice again. Right, Octo Girl. I'll protect you with my life. Tina, it is close. Oh no, we're not gonna make it. We got 14 seconds. It's not enough. Oh, maybe. I really want it. Oh, I couldn't get him. I damaged him, but it wasn't enough to splat him. Oh, man, that was a good one. We let them get too close, is what happened. There we go. You got the 2 games. I'm sorry we couldn't get more, but there we go. Come earlier next time, and we will definitely... Sure. We'll definitely make it happen. 100%. But anyways, that was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. There were some really tough games though. That was intense. That was very, very intense. Oh, man. All right. Who is streaming and why and when?